Hey guys, Bree here from Shawl Crochet, and I thought this week I'd give you an update on what's been going on. So stay tuned for my newest project I finished, actually 2 new projects I finished, and an update on my yarn bombing. So stay tuned. First things first, I want to say sorry for no video last week, but the weather went crazy wonky, and I didn't want to put my yarn bombing project out yet because I didn't want it to be like immediately put on the elements. Like, I know it's going to be outside, it's going to be the elements, people could mess with it, the weather could mess with it, you know, animals, whatever. But I want to give it a fighting chance of being the best it could be for as long as it can be. So I'm going to hold off on that until the weather stabilizes here. Because, I mean, it seems like we've had every season, every single day. Like, depends on what time you look out the window and what season it is that day. So, I went ahead and with the eclipse coming up, I thought I wanted to make something that kind of like eclipse, space related. And so, even though I had been kind of on this I'm not buying any more patterns boat for a minute, I saw this pattern pop up, and it was a designer that I recognized. And so I thought I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. Because I had bought a pattern from Crafty Intentions before, and I loved how it came out, I bought their feather wing shawl. I don't remember if that was the exact name. I'll put a link down in the description because I highly recommend that pattern. It came out so pretty. In fact, I'll put a picture in over here to show you just how cool that was and how proud I was of that. So I went ahead and I thought it'd be fun to make something, you know, like I said, solar eclipse related. So I saw this alien pattern and I thought that would be kind of fun. So I was looking for something, you know, to make to kind of commemorate the eclipse and everything. So I don't know if I can get him totally, he's big. I don't know if I can get him totally in the screen, but I'm going to hold him up here and we'll see if I can get him in here. Look at how cool this alien is. And the fingers are posable because, like, she tells there's wires in there. The head's got a little bit of posability to it. The legs are very posable. They've got wires in them too. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this, but I just had to show you. Maybe I better insert a picture over here so you can get the full effect. I loved how this alien came out. Like I said, it was by Crafty Intentions, and I'd done one of their patterns before, so I felt very confident in buying that pattern. And trust me, it did not let me down. It was a very good pattern. In the pattern, everything is laid out so well, like down to like the yardage for like per piece on the alien. The pattern is full of a lot of pictures and like, which makes it so much easier. The other nice thing is, I mean, the pattern, I do believe it was over 100 pages long, but because it's so thorough, it's got all the pictures, and you can go through the pattern with the pictures, or you can go through the pattern that's just the text. And everything is so well done. Also, there were 2 different head styles. There were other facial features you could do. There were, like, everything was so easy about it. Like, the wires that went in it didn't have to be cut. They were perfectly figured out for that size wire. Everything about the pattern just was so good, and I'm definitely going to leave a link down in the description box because I want you to be able to get it too. The only difficult thing I found was trying to get the eyes, because, I mean, I hold him up again. His head is very big, and the eyes that were recommended were huge. They weren't anything I could find locally, and so I went ahead, and for me, I decided just to buy this like cheap felt at Walmart, and I hot glued it on there, and so to give him his eyes, which I just cut these out, you know, by hand. I just kind of guessing, and I think he came out really well. Like, I am very proud of this, and everybody I've shown him to so far has said how cute he is. I mean, and he sits up on his own and everything. So, and his cute little, like, the posable fingers and everything. He's just, he is just so good. He is so good, and I am just super proud of him. I like the color and everything. Like, everything was so well done in that pattern. I mean, the instructions are very clear, very thorough. it explains, you know, there's a good breakdown on everything, like how to do the wires, like how to fold them, how to tape them, when to insert them, when to stuff. Everything is so well done in that pattern. I highly, highly recommend it. Like I said, it will be in the description. Also, since I had the hot glue gun out and I was finishing up the eyes, I figured the pattern I'd been putting off, let me grab that. My water tower that I made a while back, this is like my first like real attempt at like crochet art. Since I had the hot glue gun out and I was working on the eyeballs, I thought, you know what? I've been putting off sewing the letters on for so long. I'm like, I'm just going to hot glue gun them on because honestly, it's going to be indoors. It's not going to be exposed to the elements. So that's what I did. I went ahead and I blocked the letters because I wanted them to lay as, you know, nice as possible. And then I went ahead and I hot glued them on, and I'm very proud of this. Like, it's so cute. And I just love the song John Deere Green. It's been my ringtone for a long time. And I just, I think it came out great. So I just kind of wanted to give an update. Now, I am in between projects as of this point, so I'm not real sure what I'm going to be working on. But obviously next week there'll be more to come. I'm just going to keep this video on the short side because I'm not sure if I've got a stomach flu going on or like food poisoning or what, but I just don't feel great. So I'm keeping the video short, but I wanted to put something out there because I wanted you to know I'm thinking of you and how much I appreciate you following me on my crochet journey and subscribing and hitting that notification bell and all your wonderful comments. I just wanted you to know how much I care, and I didn't want another week to go by without a video. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back next week with more crochet content. So see you then. Until then though, take care.